So the chemistry department in the schools keeps stock records on a computer. For any item, it's not allowed to fall below 10 or go above 100. Here are some examples of a suggested database. Okay, so a flask and a beaker with a serial number, how many they've got in stock, name of the suppliers, so those are the people that they order them from, and the area code. Okay, so area code, I'm not sure what it is, whether it's a phone number or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so all we need to know is if the number in stock goes below 10 or is not allowed to go above 100. So it says, as the data is entered, it needs to be verified. Okay, that's not another way of saying validated. So verified is when the data is checked. Okay, now there's some things a computer cannot check, and you have to check it. You have to check your data entries as you're going along. Okay, so for example, one way to check your data is to simply just proofread it, just to read it yourself, because you could put in a check for the serial number, you could put in a length check, you could put in a format check. Okay, so you could say every serial number has to begin with 06123, and you could even put the 74 and the 110 on the end. So you could actually put in a format check to say that it has to begin with those numbers, but you may get the last two numbers wrong. Okay, so, and a computer can't check that. They can't check that to say you've got that wrong. They can check the first few numbers here, and obviously they've already got a validation process to make sure that the numbers in stock don't go below 10 and don't go above 100. Okay, so proofreading is one way to do it. And another way to do it, okay, because I think there's only two verifications anyway, is something called double data entry. So that's when you've got more than one member of staff, because there could be a hell of a lot of data, and you've got more than one member of staff putting in the data entries. Then what you do is you actually compare the two data entries. Now I think you can actually get a computer to do this. Okay, so obviously it's probably quite time consuming, and some people may see it as duplicating work. But imagine when you're online and you fill in forms and it asks you to type in your email address, and then it asks you to type in your email address again. Then the computer says, no, stop. The first email address has got to be exactly the same as the second. That is also a double data entry.